A few weeks ago, it had gotten so dry out that I couldn't pull these fence posts out of the ground. But it's amazing how quickly life can change.
How's it going, little girl? You guys survived the storm okay? Yeah, hi, loves. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, you're so friendly. Very friendly.
Now the pasture is green, the horses have more grass than they know what to do with, and now my biggest problem has become the bugs. And Wisconsin has a lot of them. Have you ever noticed just how much time we spend talking about the weather? It's one of the safest topics there are. Too hot, too cold, too wet, or too dry. We like to complain about it, we often blame it, and we use it to fill in awkward silences. And yet, for something we talk so much about, it's also one of the clearest reminders of how little control we actually have. For the better part of a month, we had very little rain here. The pasture was starting to turn brown, the grass wasn't growing much, and the ground had become so hard that I couldn't even pull out some old T-posts I'd been wanting to remove. I kept thinking just a little rain would help. But wanting rain and getting rain are two very different things. But once the rain did come, the transformation happened quickly. The pasture greened up almost overnight, everything became lush, the grass recovered, the trees looked healthier, the entire landscape seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. Something I truly appreciate about living here is that we don't typically need irrigation. The rain eventually does come, and I am so thankful that we are blessed with abundant fresh water.
Hey, loves. Hey there, go. Hey there, bud.
I happened to stumble upon this little turtle out in the pasture.
Oh, look what I found all the way out here. How did you get all the way out here? Well, you moved a little bit from last time. Where are you heading? I think you're kind of far away from home. You gotta keep going that way to the swampy area and the pond. Alright, I don't know where this turtle is heading, but he did move about 5-6 feet from where he was. I wish I knew where you were going or where you needed to go. I'd try to help you, but I know it's usually best to leave wildlife alone, so I'll let you be.
The timing of all of this has been interesting because I haven't really been able to do as much as I would like to with the horses. Thankfully, the horses' needs and wants are so simple. They're just happy for green grass. But it's partly been because of the weather and partly because of my own health. There are seasons of life where things move forward so quickly, and there are seasons where progress looks different and not what you wanted it to be. Sometimes it's simply getting through the day. Sometimes it's resting, waiting, and as hard as it is, accepting limitations you'd rather not have. That's never easy for me. I want to do more, I want to accomplish more, and I want to feel better. But there are things that can't be forced, and I've been reminded of that quite a bit lately. One thing the rain did allow me to do was finally remove the rest of these T-posts. Just a couple weeks ago, the ground was like concrete. Now the posts come out with a lot less effort. The task didn't become easier because I got stronger. The conditions changed, and sometimes that's true in life too. We spend so much energy trying to force outcomes when what we really need is patience. Sometimes the solution isn't more effort. Sometimes the solution is simply waiting for the season to change. With the posts removed, the horses now have access to more pasture, and they couldn't be happier about that. Fresh grass is one of life's simple joys if you're a horse. There's something incredibly healing about being around horses. Maybe it's because they ask so little of us. Maybe it's because they live so completely in the present. Whatever it is, I always leave feeling a little lighter than when I arrived. It's restorative in a way that's difficult to explain. And I think that's one of the reasons I've always been drawn to this life and will most likely never leave. Out here, the pace is slower, the world feels quieter, and for a little while, all the things that seemed so important somehow become less urgent. Just a few weeks ago, I was worried about rain, but now I'm watching the pasture grow and everything is green again. A few weeks ago, I couldn't pull the fence posts out, but now they're gone. Life changes so quickly, and perhaps the lesson isn't learning how to control everything. Perhaps the lesson is learning how to live well despite not being able to. Because in the end, the weather will do what the weather does. The seasons will change, the grass will grow. The leaves will eventually fall from the trees, the grass will die back, everything will go dormant, and winter will come. And then, almost without us noticing, spring will return once again. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.